Do you love honey butter rolls? Do you want to learn how to make them from scratch? You do? Okay, well keep watching. Alright, to make your honey butter rolls, you'll need a little bit of white sugar. You'll need all-purpose flour. You'll need your favorite honey. I like pure and simple honey. You'll need 1 stick of unsalted butter. You'll need rapid instant yeast. You'll need salt, 2 eggs, and you'll need 1 cup of warm milk. We don't use cow's milk anymore, so I'm gonna mix almond milk with a little bit of whipping cream to make my rolls. All right, y'all, that's all you need. Let's get started. All right, to begin, you'll need to place 1 cup of warm milk in a bowl. And I have half heavy whipping cream and half almond milk because I don't have any cow's milk in my house, but cow's milk is best for this recipe. You'll need to add 1 egg and 3 tablespoons of honey to your bowl, and then you're gonna whisk it all together. Just like that. Next, you'll need to add 3 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. 1, 2. You'll need to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. You'll need to add 1 teaspoon of salt if you're going to use unsalted butter. If you're going to use salted butter, just do like a little sprinkle. You'll need a little over 2 teaspoons of yeast, or just get one of these packets and dump the whole thing in. And you're going to stir that all together with a spatula. Now, you guys, I love to cook. I don't like to bake because I don't like to measure things. I like to just create things and make something good. But this is one recipe that I do follow, and even when it's not precise, the rolls come out really good. You're gonna mix until the dough forms, and it's gonna look a little crumbly. That's okay. Next, you're gonna cover it, and you're gonna keep it covered for 20 minutes. This is a good time to take your butter out if it's not already out, because your butter has to be softened. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover my dough. Is getting covered and it's gonna sit for 20 minutes. I have my cutting board ready to roll it out, and I have my butter there so that it can be getting soft. 20 minutes, you're gonna add 1/3 butter, softened butter, to your mix, and you're gonna get your hands a little dirty. Your hands are very clean before you start combining that butter with your dough. You're just gonna kind of press and fold until all of your butter is mixed in really well. All right, once you have everything combined, you're gonna move it into a lightly floured space, and then you're gonna do the same thing, kind of roll it out and knead it and get it into a perfect ball. All right, you're gonna keep on doing this until it forms into a ball. Don't worry if it's perfect. You don't have to be an expert baker. Just make sure you are making it into a really, really good ball. How you can test to see if it's ready is you can take a piece off, and once you roll that piece out, if you pull it and it's like stretchy, it's perfect, it's ready. All right, you guys, once you get your little ball of dough, you're gonna transfer back into the bowl. Now, I didn't clean my bowl out because it's butter in there, so but you will need to oil your bowl. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on my hands, and you're gonna go ahead and put your ball into this oiled bowl, and you're gonna cover that for 1 hour or until it's doubled in size. I'm just doing a check right now. It's been 45 minutes. The dough is looking great, but it's not quite doubled in size, so I am gonna let it rest the other 2 minutes. My dough is about doubled in size, so what I'm gonna do is punch the gas out and fold it back into a ball, put it back on my pan, and make little balls, little rolls. So I'm not gonna overwork this and knead it for a whole bunch. I am gonna mix it and fold it for just a little bit. What I'm gonna do now is just take little pieces of balls, which is gonna be my rolls, small in size because they're gonna rise, and then I'm gonna put them on my sheet to cover again, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Just for demonstration purposes, if you want to be extra and get something so that you can make them the same exact size, that's your business. Me, I'm not going to. I'm just going to put them in little balls, and I'm going to stick them on my pan. Space them out just a little bit, but not touching, because once they rise, they will touch. So just put them in balls just like that, all over your pan. I'm going to continue rolling, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. You can see this made 15 rolls. Now, for my bakers who are OCD about how your presentation looks, of course you can make them into prettier balls. My family just wants to eat it. It's not that serious for my family, so I didn't put a lot of effort into making these balls look really smooth. You can, of course, that's your business. All right, you guys, I know it's annoying to keep having to wait, but you will need to cover it one last time for 20 minutes. Now make sure you cover it with a saran wrap and a towel, and then once it's about 15 minutes, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. So 20 minutes. To those who wait, let these rolls wait 20 minutes. So first with the saran wrap, then with the towel. You guys want soft rolls, right? Okay, so just wait. All right, 20 minutes it is. It's been 20 minutes and my rolls have gotten fat. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna mix up an egg and a splash of milk to make an egg wash. Get your egg wash together. Ignore my 2-year-old. You're gonna get your egg wash together so that you can egg wash your rolls before. Remember, you guys, you were supposed to put your oven on 350 already, so your oven should already be ready to go. All your rolls should be touching. If they're not, manipulate them a little bit, not too much, but they all should be touching now. Okay, so you're gonna take your egg wash that's mixed with a little bit of milk, and you're gonna go ahead and brush all of your rolls all the way. I've egg washed my dinner rolls, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm gonna check them at 20 minutes and see if they're ready. It smells good in here. So we're gonna check our rolls. It's been 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Look at that. All right, I see a couple holes, so I'm gonna let it go for about another minute or two, okay? While we're letting that cook for another minute or two, I'm gonna go ahead and do my base. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of honey to my remainder of my softened butter. So remember, you use 1/3 in the recipe, 1/3 cup in the recipe, which you'll see on the butter pack. And then this is what's left. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine my honey and my butter together. My butter honey mixture is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those rolls out of the oven. Finished, so I'm just gonna take that honey butter mixture and put it right on top. Now you guys, this needs to be done as soon as they come out of the oven when they're really, really hot, okay? So go ahead and brush your honey butter all over and be generous. Once you put your honey butter on top, you're gonna let it cool for at least 5 minutes. All right, y'all, once it cools, you have your honey butter roll. I hope you guys enjoy.